Hello, friends. I'm in Las Vegas and I'm at the Black Enterprise Women of Power Summit, and they gave us a big old swag bag. So I thought I would open it up with you. So, listen, I need to tell you the whole story. I started opening up something and I was like, wait, I think I should do this live. So then I put most of the things back in the bag. So I've seen some of the stuff that's in here. Today's day one of the conference. I've already changed out of my clothes. Okay. And it's 12 o'clock here in Las Vegas. 99% chance I'm done with the conference for the day. I went to the morning sessions. But I might dip back in. Who knows? But tomorrow, the session's on schedule for tomorrow. I'm going to be there pretty much all day tomorrow. So, hey, Nichelle. Hey. Right on time. Welcome. Okay, so I'm at the conference and they gave us a swag bag. And this is the Black Enterprise Women of Power Summit logo. That's a Black woman of power. The swag bag options were black or blue, and I chose blue because I'm a rebel. And so let's go ahead and open it. All right. Okay, Morgan Stanley. Now, this bag and its contents are not going to fit in my luggage. I'm flying to San Diego, as you may know, to get my Mexican residency on the 9th. And so everything in here, I'm looking at it with the eye of, am I keeping this with me? Hey, is this Angela or Leslie? Hello. Black Boomer Besties from Brooklyn. So things have to be very exceptionally, amazingly impressive for me to keep them. Because listen, flying in from Asia, this is the first time it's ever happened to me. Hong Kong Express, right? So from Da Nang to Hong Kong, I flew a Hong Kong Express, and then Hong Kong to LA. To LA, I flew Cathay Pacific. Hong Kong Express made me take things out of my carry-on because it was too heavy and put things into my checked bag, even though it's like the same. It was the strangest thing. Like my checked bag was already at the limit, but she had already weighed my check bags and they were at the limit. 22 kilos, I think, was the limit. They were both there. Then she weighs my first carry-on, my personal item, and puts a little sticker on it that says this is carry-on approved. And then she weighs my other carry-on, my actual carry-on, and says it's too heavy. And I had to take stuff out and put it in the other bags, even though those bags had already been weighed and she didn't reweigh them. But I had all my luggage splayed out in the airport for the first time ever. So anything that comes with me has to pass the test. Is this worth the hassle? The first thing, like I said, I've already opened this. This is coming with me. Okay, so this is some facial shea butter from Dorian Renault. I like this. Okay. It's in a little container. First of all, I love miniature items. I love anything that comes in miniature. Right now, I have 5 little miniature clothespins just because I have to have them. I have to keep them in my life. Little mini shea butter, and it's just shea butter. It's just shea butter. No scents, no oils. It smells like the good old days. It smells like 2009 when I first went natural. I think that was 2009 when I first went natural and I used to buy my own shea butter and make my own stuff. The ingredients are shea butter. I don't have readers. Virgin, organic, unrefined. That's the entire ingredients list. It's been such a long time. Where have you been? I've missed you. So that's exciting. So even though it's small, it's very heavy, but I don't care. It's going with me. I've never used shea butter on my face, and I'm really funny about trying new facial products, but I might put it on my face sometimes. Las Vegas is dry at night, or dry. So this is a keeper. Thank you for this. And that's from the Morgan Stanley people. Okay, next we have a little squeezy stress ball from FedEx. This is adorable. I can't keep it. Maybe the housekeeper's son would like it. I can't take that with me. From Toyota, Pure Lip. Get off there. Pure Lip. Little bag. 25% off coupon from Pure Lip. Okay, let's open our lip products. We've got 2 lip products in here. Hi, Angela. Hey, Angela. Nichelle says it's hard to find real shea butter these days. I know. That smell, I can't remember. I don't know how long it's been since I've smelled that smell. Anytime you get shea butter nowadays, there's stuff on it. There's stuff mixed in. Okay, Pure Lip. I'm assuming it's just a lip oil, or is it a lip? Um, the packaging says, it doesn't tell me what it is. Oh, lip gloss. It's just a clear lip gloss. Okay, I just put the shea butter on my lips, but let's see. Okay, glossy, glossy, glossy. I'm a glossy girl. It has a light scent that I can't place. But yeah, gloss. And something else. I hope this is a pencil. Please be a pencil. Yeah, it is a lip pencil. Perfect. A thing I need in my life. So these are passing the test as well. They go with me. All right, it's a lip pencil in a nice dark brown. Can you see? Okay, good news. Thank you for that. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's by Butter. You've heard of them, Angela? Okay. She says someone just recommended that brand to me. Her name is Stephanie too. All the Stephanies are on the butter. Yeah, listen, I can't get over it. This smell, I don't know when the last time is I've smelled pure shea butter. It just takes me back to my house in Wilmington, making stuff, making my own hair products because I thought that's what the natural girlies had to do. Miel Organics sent some samples, a conditioner, a shampoo, and a curl forming glaze from Miel. Thanks, Miel. Hey, hey, Harlem Minded. Hey, hey. Oh, mindful memos, affirmation cards. You know, I love me some affirmation cards. These are pretty hefty, pretty big. Let's pull a card from the Travelers people, but not made by them. You know, they just branded it. Mindful memos. They're like double packed, double wrapped. If I can't open this, we'll have to pull this card later. Let's see. Chrissy says, stay away from Miel. Her products take your hair out. I think, did they fix the problem? Or do I not try? Do I not risk it? There's a chance they fixed the problem. Okay, I think I got it open. Let's look at an affirmation card together on this fine Thursday. Thursday. All right, let's see what they look like first. Oh, they're pretty plain, like, you know, less is more type. Oh, and they're not really affirmations. Subscribe to a new podcast. Dance and sing at the top of your lungs. I don't think I need these in my life. So I think this is something that will stay in the hotel. I don't know. If you were here, I'd give them to you. Maybe somebody who's a subscriber who lives in Las Vegas will come and have lunch with me, and I can give her some stuff. Some stuff that she also won't need. Now, this I already opened up because they gave us 2 of them, and this is what made me think that I should open these up with you. Fidelity gave us 2 little kits, and it's got like this cooling mask, which I've never used before. And when I put it on my face, it hasn't even been refrigerated. It's just like room temperature. And oh my God, it feels so good. I'm like, oh, is this something I'm supposed to add to my routine? Let me add this to my routine. Yeah, they gave us 2 of these. So I got to figure out how to take one with me at least. You know, they gave us the little mask and then the little ball. I think this is for your face. I don't know what it's for, to help youngify your face. So I'm gonna be rolling and masking. If I look younger in 3 or 4 days, let me know. Yeah. Because I'm fighting the jowls real heavy. I'm fighting it. I already had some stuff, some injectables shot into my face to try to fight the jowls and the frown lines. So yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for this. And they gave us two. So, or I got two in my bag. I don't know what everybody else got. So I need to find a way to fly with that. My suitcase space is like this much. Like I may need to throw out to take this. I'm gonna need to throw out a t-shirt. Like that is that dire. Because I have to fly to, I just told you that. I have to fly to San Diego to cross the border to get my Mexican residency. We got a pillbox from Bayer. I'm kind of not yet pillbox age because I only take like 2 supplements, but I'm on the verge of pillbox age. So I'm gonna think on this. Nichelle said those seem more like suggestions than affirmations. They're definitely not affirmations, but it says affirmation cards. People don't know. It says affirmation cards, but they're not. Get inspired. Each of these cards has a simple action with a related positive affirmation. Oh, maybe I missed the affirmation part of the action. No. Oh, there's a little, okay, so you got to look, okay, dance and sing. Okay, so at the bottom it says embrace your silly side. And that's the affirmation, I guess. I don't know. People don't know. They be co-opting terms if they don't know what they mean. Yeah. Leslie says, I didn't realize there was a pillbox age. I don't take any, like I just said, I take 2 different supplements, or 2 or 3, I alternate. I'm out of one, so I forgot about it. So I'm saying pillbox age. I just mean, it might be nice to put things in a pillbox to remember it. Like, did I take them today? That's what I mean by pillbox age. What else is in here? All it says on the outside is China. In case you were wondering where it was made. There's a plug and a cord. So what do we, oh, if I was in need of this, if I didn't have this already, I would be in need of this. A little mini fan for your hot flash needs. It's not charged yet. Oh, it's from United Health Group. Y'all keep that fan. All right. A little bag from Rumi. Just a little bag from AT&T. I do have bag space. I just bought a purse, and I was like, in my new purse, I think I'm going to keep things in bags, in little compartments. I already keep a little lipstick compartment. So this is a little too big for purse size, I think, for that purse. The purse hasn't come yet. It's going to Delaware, but whatever. A bag, which I do have space for. I got space for this. All right, and we've got I don't know what this is. Maybe a single from Visa. I don't know. It's a little thing. Help me, guys. It's a little thing, a metal. It says Visa on the end. And it rolls up. No idea. And there's nothing. Okay. Well, that's an easy decision. I don't have to pack this. I have no idea what this is. No idea. Hey, Yolanda. How were the injectables? Hurtful. Painful. But I look good, so worth it. Botox here. Let's see. I think Botox was all around. Botox here, Restylane here. So my lines right here are pretty much gone. And Sculptra here and here to pull things back. As you know, or you may know, I was lamenting how gravity had pulled my face down. And so between the Botox and the Sculptra, things are back up where they used to be. I had a serious crease here from where my forehead, everything was just falling. Forehead, eyebrows, all falling down. Ashes off. And she did that and boom, I feel like I looked 6 years ago, maybe. When I first started YouTube, that was 2019. Yeah, I'm back to my first started YouTube face. I'm bigger because I weigh more. But whatever. But I feel good. It hurt. They hurt. It hurt. It hurts. It hurts. I don't enjoy pain. It hurt. But I probably won't have to go back for another year. Oh, a pocketbook holder? You connect it to a table or something and hang your purse. Is it strong enough to do that? Now I have to try it out. Where's my purse? My purse is too far. I'm gonna try it out late. Oh, I just put it on a table and just like pulled on it and nothing happens. So it's gonna be heavy enough. That's interesting. Do I need this in my life? So, you know, in Central and South America and Mexico, when you go to restaurants, they have a little stand. They bring a little stand over to your table to put your purse on. So at the conference today, I actually shot a video today. The women, when you look around the conference, right? There were the goodie bags were on the floor, the swag bags. Some women put their swag bags on the floor. You saw no purses on the floor except a table diagonal from me had two white women who I guess worked for one of the companies, and their purses were on the floor. It was the funniest thing. I actually recorded a video of it, but then I was like, I don't think you're supposed to record people secretly and then post it on the internet. So I decided not to post it on the internet. But this isn't the same as posting it on the internet. So let me show you. I actually recorded that just today because that was like a real social experiment, kind of. You can't see their faces. So you see those two bags on the floor? Those two purses? Those were the only two purses on the floor. Everyone else, I don't know where their purses were, but they were not on the floor. Okay, so the purse holder, maybe I should keep that. I don't know that I need it, but it's small. It's small, but it's heavy. Not that heavy. It's like a keychain heavy. I'm gonna keep it. It's mine. It's mine now. It's giving handcuffs. Okay, is that everything? There is another bag from John Hancock. Another good size. I think if I carried a briefcase, this would be the perfect size for stuff in my briefcase. But I don't. It's not big enough to be a packing cube. I may give this to somebody in Mexico. I may fly with it and give it away to somebody in Mexico. All right, we're still going here. MGM Resorts gave a chapstick, I'm pretty sure. It's safety sealed, but I'm pretty sure it's a chapstick. AutoZone. Let's see what it is. Oh, a little nail trimmer, and whatever kit. That's cute. Maybe I can give this to somebody. Another thing that happened to me for the very first time is they made me unpack my personal item at the security gate in Da Nang in Vietnam, and they made me take out my nail clippers, verify that they were nail clippers, and then put them back in the bag. I'm like, we're going through all this over a pair of nail clippers? I already told you how crazily my carry-on was packed because I had to take stuff out at the gate. And then I go to security over some nail clippers, whatever. Salesforce gave us crystal collagen gold powder eye mask. Oh, I'm about to look so young. I'm about to youngify my whole face. Okay, that's good. All right. Thanks for that. And last but not least, Aflac hand and body lotion. Okay, so that's the swag bag from the Black Enterprise Women of Power Summit. I may have said Black Excellence Women of Power Summit earlier. You know I didn't mean it. Yeah, nice swag bag. Unfortunately, there's no way I can take this bag with me. Like, there's no way. It's just not possible. Which is sad because it's a whole lot of plastic that I'm going to throw away or something. So if you're in Las Vegas and you could use this bag, I'm only here until the 7th. No, I'm here until the 9th. So invite me out to eat and you can have this. Okay. I'll give you the bag and a few of the goodies. How is the summit itself? Well, it is 12:30 on day 1 and I'm in my room and I've changed my clothes already. Let me show you what I wore. Share, present, image file. Let me show you what I wore today. Boom, I had this made in Vietnam. The shoes are black sandals with a little tassel on the front. The tassel's pretty small. I didn't realize how small the tassel was. And the outfit is 2 pieces, linen. Anyway, so your question is, how is the summit? I'm already in my room with my clothes changed. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad summit. I'm saying it's for women with jobs. I'm just here to recruit women to not have jobs anymore. 2 women already walked up to me and was like, I know you from your YouTube channel. So, and one of them said, one woman, Kimberly, kindly said she was considering, how to work a sabbatical in. So I feel like my work for the day is done. I liked the conversation. Surprisingly, I liked the conversation with Valerie Jarrett and Karine Jean-Pierre. That was a good conversation, but it reminded me how far Black women have to go, like how much more Black women do and accept having to do just to exist or just to be in the workforce or just to whatever. So it's kind of worn me out hearing Black women talk about the struggles of work life as if it's normal, as if those kinds of things should be normal. I wrote down a couple of quotes. I'm not saying this is not a critique of the summit or the conference. This is a critique of the way that Black women have to show up in the world. It's a critique of whiteness, right? So Abby, who hosts a show on CNN, which I didn't know, I've never heard of. I've never heard of her because me and CNN, I don't watch stuff. I don't watch that stuff, right? I don't watch the news, which should not surprise you. But she said, I don't want to give them, one of the quotes, I wrote down some quotes, and one of her quotes was, I don't want to give them the satisfaction of my anger. When a woman asked, like, how do you not just go off on people? She said, I don't want to give them the satisfaction of my anger. But as we know, that is a thing that is killing Black women. The holding it in is killing us. Literally, it's literally killing Black women. So I wrote that quote down and that made me sad. Valerie Jarrett said, use being underestimated to your advantage. I feel kind of neutral about that. And then I went to a session called Lead Like a Boss. And one of the women said, selfless acts are what fill my cup. And I thought, no. Acts, by definition, empty your cup. So it's making me sad. Tomorrow's sessions hopefully will be a little, when I looked at the schedule, I remember saying day 2 is my day. Day 2 is the day that I'm going to like. So it's just sad. Every session, I've only been to 1, 2, 3. I've only been to 3 sessions this morning. But those 3 sessions were like, we have to do twice as much to get half as much. So how do we navigate that? And so, my solution is opt out. So the first woman who said, I subscribe to your channel. What are you doing here? She literally was like, what are you doing here? I said, I'm a spy. I'm here taking notes so I can make YouTube videos to convince these exact women to leave their jobs. Right? I accidentally sat at the, not Morgan Stanley, maybe Morgan Stanley. I think I sat at a Morgan Stanley table. Every woman who introduced herself at the breakfast table worked for Morgan Stanley. And I was like, yeah, let's get them to quit their jobs. But they didn't talk to me, which is a first for conferences. I sit at a table at a conference and people generally like, hi, and where are you from? I sat there and they were in their Morgan Stanley conversation and they didn't talk to me. So I lost that opportunity to convince them to quit their jobs. Maybe they could tell I was a spy. Maybe there was something spyish about me. I looked cute. I looked cute. Now everyone, a lot. Wait, remove the wrong thing. So a lot of them were wearing like suit type attire, but I've looked like everybody else. But whatever. It seems like that line of thought is passé these days. Not at the Women of Power Summit. No, that's why it made me sad. Like, we have a long way to go. We got a long way to go to rejecting these things. We're still in it, right? I live in a bubble. I live in a bubbled space where Black women are not into that anymore. But my space is so small compared to the rest of Black womanhood, right? My space is so small with respect to the difference, making the difference. There are 1,800 women at this summit, so that's good. But they're somewhere else, right? They're on a different they have a different thought process. But the woman who said, I know your channel, she said she's working on how do I do this? How do I take a sabbatical? Good afternoon, Chelsea Smart in Florida. Hey, Lindsay, surprise. Hey, Leslin. Yeah, Leslin says, I would love to do a skills assessment for some of these women and get them out of corporate. So the second woman who was like, are you speaking here? Right? She said, they could have used you. She turned to the woman who was working at the summit. The woman the second woman was like, I'm sorry, I don't remember her name, but I can find it because she's a speaker. She's speaking right now. Her talk is right now. She said, they could use you. She said, you just need to send them an email. So maybe next year I'll pitch myself here. She was like, they could use you. And she turned to the woman who was like her wrangler, trying to get her on the stage, and was like, this is Stephanie Perry. They could use her. And the woman was like, listen, all I'm here to do is to get you on the stage at the right time. Forget this lady. Yeah. We're in a bubble. Leslie, we're in a bubble that makes it seem like the movement is larger and more widespread than it actually is. So tomorrow tomorrow I'll probably go to breakfast and lunch. Today I went to breakfast, didn't get a chance to talk to the women at my table. Tomorrow I'll be at breakfast and lunch. And seriously, that's why I'm here. I'm just here to spy, to get ideas on YouTube videos that I can make to reach those particular women, right? And I'm also here to meet people one-on-one inside of the conference. But normally, as a conference attendee, which is who I've been for the last 2 years, Normally people will stop and talk to you when you enter a space. Here they were like locked in, dialed into each other. So I didn't get a chance to recruit them. I don't know that there are other entrepreneurs here. If there are, there's like one or two, and they're like corporate coaches. So two women have asked questions at different sessions this morning and introduced them as a leadership coach or a career coach or something. So there are those women here, but this is a very corporate event. They work for Nationwide. A lot of the sponsors, it seems, sent their Black women, right? Nationwide, Morgan Stanley, Salesforce, right? They sent their Black women to this conference. Yeah, so whatever. It is what it is. It is an opportunity. Yeah, it's very corporate, which I knew when I bought my ticket. I knew that when I bought my ticket. I'm just here to spy, okay? I'm here to spy and do a little one-on-one poking. Have you thought about a career break? When are you taking a break? Deneen says, I know how you feel because I've been to that conference before and everybody's into professionalism, not so much meeting new people. It's not about the not meeting new people thing. It's about that's not my concern is not about people not meeting new people. My concern is with people being super dialed into Black excellence, super and bought into the idea that the only way to make it is to hassle and navigate these treacherous spaces. Did I read that quote about the toxic job? Cancel. Toxic managers. I didn't read the quote that made me the saddest. She was talking about toxic managers. And she was like, I just have to remind myself that this is happening to build my mental muscle. That made me sad. Because no, it's not. It's happening to crush you. Maybe you're building mental muscle, but you could build mental muscle many ways without being crushed at work. So it made me sad, but I knew what I was walking into. I knew what this conference was. I'm only joking mostly about them not saying hi to me at the table. That was not the problem. I came late, as I am known to do. I showed up late with my plate of food and was like, "Hi, can I sit with y'all?" And what one woman at the table did turn and speak to me and talk to me about my hair, which is a thing that Black women will it gives me good entryway with Black women. Yeah, I'm just here planting some seeds, taking some notes. So some of these quotes, you're going to see YouTube videos specifically addressing them, not as in calling out the speaker, but as in, you ain't got to live like this. Thank you. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. It's only a 2-day conference, and something happened last night that I didn't go to. There was a dinner last night and then 2 days of conferences. And then I have 2 more days here in Las Vegas before I fly to Mexico. All right, so we went through the whole bag. I think the shea butter and the lip products were the winners. And the mask, eye mask, because I'm telling you, it's just like barely colder than room temperature. And it feels really good. I'm like, oh, this is something I should be doing because this feels nice. So I'll do more of this. I am hungry, but I'm not going back for lunch. And that fan was nice also, except for United Health Group. They can't buy our affinity. The fan was a nice thing. It's just a big fan. And that's not purse size. I have a little purse size fan that I carry with me, which actually is in here right now. It's in my backpack. It's supposed to be in my purse, but I have it in my backpack. This is my fan. Okay. Is it charged? Oh, thank you. I'm on the other side of menopause, I think. I think I've crossed from perimenopause to menopause. And so things have gotten better. I've been a little less sweaty. I can't remember the last time I had like night sweats where I soaked through my sheets at night. So your girl is on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, chill it before I use it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I mean. It's not even cold yet, and it feels really good. Felt really good on my face. So between this and what they give us, the shea butter, I'm ready to rejuvenate. And the little roller, where's my little roll? Oh, it fell on the floor. I'm ready for some rejuvenation. Okay. All right. What time is it? Let's see, 12:44, 3:44 on the East Coast. Okay. So that's all I came to do, show you what was in the bag and say hi. This channel, I've been accused of treating this particular channel like a step channel. So I wanted just to pop in and say hi to you while I'm here. Anything else we need to go over? Anything else I need to update you on? Eva Joy says, looking good. Thank you kindly. Hello. Vietnam was amazing. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to make like a video of the event with pictures and stuff. But if you've been following my Instagram or my Snapchat, you've seen some posts. It was amazing. Vietnam was wonderful. We had 75 or 80 women there, spread out over several different hotels, but more than half of the women were at 3 different hotels. So each hotel, they had their own little clusters, but lots and lots of events. Everyone, went to something or some things. So it was really, really amazing, an amazing time. Then I got some stuff made. One more time. Let me show you one more time. Okay. Got some stuff made. This is linen. So a thing I always forget about linen is that when you sit down, the wrinkles I'm fine with. I'm fine with the wrinkles. But when you sit down, it kind of stretches a little bit. So this was me when I put the outfit on. But right now, when I took the pants off, they were like twice as big. So I have to remember to wear linen to stand-up events. Wear linen to stand-up events. I had this one made and I had another set just like it out of an orange print, orange and beige linen print. So I have those 2 sets. Yeah. Can't wait to make it to the next meetup. The next official meetup will not be this 2-week long meetup. Okay. The next official meetup is in Lisbon, Portugal. It's a mashup meetup with the Blackset Global community. Krishan Wright is Blackset Global. So that means there'll be boys there. It's going to be co-ed, male and it'll be co-ed. And that is Lisbon, Portugal, October 24th. So that's just a 1-day meetup. Some women, I'm sure, will be there for longer, but Rashida and I will just be stopping in, passing through. We passed through Lisbon on October 24th. So that's the next international meetup. I don't know when the next time we'll have a meetup when it's just like 10 days or 2 weeks of togetherness, but I can't imagine it'll be this year. I can't imagine. Now, like I said, some women will do that. Michelle, I just saw a video of a Black man who got his Mexican residency via San Diego, Tijuana. I'm excited for you. Thank you. Yeah, we go on the 9th. So we just met up. The Exodus ASAP crowd just met up last night to work out the logistics. We drive in on the 9th, and the 17th happens to be a holiday. This the first day that we would be eligible for residency through regularization happens to be a holiday in Mexico. So on the 18th, we should be in the office getting our residencies. I'm excited about that. So that's good. Conference swag. I love good conference swag. Free notebooks, especially. That's the one thing we didn't get. Now that you mention it, no notebook and no pen. That's one thing we didn't get. I'm sure there are lots of notebooks on the tables, though. Thank you, Nina. Oh, no, I haven't lost any weight. It's a struggle. Life is so funny. No, I haven't lost any weight. if you'd, I don't want to talk about it. I heard Vietnam was great and I'm jealous. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. This is the longest we've been together as a community. And it was wonderful to see bonds and connections. Now, more than half of the women this time had been to a previous meetup, I would say. So out of 80, probably 50 had been to a previous meetup. But it didn't matter, right? It didn't matter. They did such a wonderful job. So a lot of them already knew someone, but they still met some other people and spent a lot of time with some other people. A lot of those women are not back in the United States. A lot of them, I got back to the United States before they did, right? I'm like, it's over. Go home. They're like, we ain't never going back. Some went to Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi in Vietnam, or Dalat. Some went to Kuala Lumpur. Some went to Bangkok. Some Singapore. Rashida's in Singapore. Some are doing a little rotation, are going to bop around. And some are still in Hoi An, Vietnam. It was wonderful. We got an opportunity to slow down because the meetup was so long. This was the most relaxed and slowed I saw our attendees. Sometimes at meetups, there are always women who are going to go, no matter what you tell them. There are always women who are booked and busy all day, every day. But this is the first time that, like, when I would walk past the hotel pool, they would just be there. Right after breakfast, one day I got to breakfast at 9:00, and at 1:30 we were still sitting there. Some of those women had been there longer than I had. Right, 1:30, just still sitting there talking, ordering another round of food. Right now, we got to order lunch. That was amazing. The pool. One day, I saw some women getting in the pool. And I left to go to a clothes fitting and shoe fitting and maybe do some work. And when I walked back by the pool, they were still there. They were still there. Talking, not talking, eating, drinking, talking, right? So this was the most slow meetup that I've seen. And, part of that is because a lot of those women were there for 2 or 3 weeks. And Vietnam lets you do that. Vietnam is a place where you can do that. The rooms in the Renaissance were $60 a night, right? I stayed in a place called the Hoi An Eco Lodge for $60 a night. It's supposed to be a suite. But it wasn't a suite. But whatever. With breakfast included and 40% discount on massages. A lot of women got multiple spa treatments. So it was just really good. We had the free bicycle borrowing. The hotel I was in was right around the corner from the rice fields. Yeah, rice fields. So we went riding our bikes through the rice fields. It was just really, really, really wonderful. It was great. So the Portugal meetup is not going to be that. It's just a dinner one night. And we'll probably have some sort of sign up because there's going to be a maximum capacity. But you can make it that if you take your time someplace. You could make it that. October 24th is the mashup meetup with Blacks at Global in Portugal, in Lisbon, Portugal. Jackie, I just received Mexican residency this past Monday. Congratulations. Wonderful. That's awesome. Did you do it through regularization or through economic solvency? Did you go through the consulate to do it, or did you just cross the border like I'm about to do? Congratulations. All right. Things are happening. We're making progress. Michelle, I'm sorry I missed Vietnam. Excited to be moving back to Bangkok in May. Awesome. Meetup pics and videos look so fun. It was super fun. Yeah, it was a wonderful time. I don't know when the next time we'll do something long and slow like that, but we'll do it again. Because it was amazing. It was amazing. There was one woman there who was a younger woman who was like, new to the space and unsure. And I saw the first breakfast, I think she turned to another woman and they found out they were both photographers. They both went to art school. They both had like allergic reactions to photography development equipment or the chemicals you use to develop photos. And so they quit photography. They both were finding other ways to be creative. I think they had a city in common too. I don't know if they were both from the same. I don't think they weren't from the same city, but there's the city they both lived in. Like a lot of commonalities, and they were probably 20 years apart, maybe 15 or 20 years apart. And I'm like, look at this, look at this. They're making friends, like bonding. It's so amazing to see over and over and over again. So that's why we always will do meetups. We just will do them differently. This was not a paid meetup, no tickets, right? You get yourself there, you plan some events, you tell us what excursions you're going on, and we'll join you on some of them. But it was really awesome. Okay, so Jackie did it through the consulate. Congratulations. That's amazing. Welcome. Now, I can't really welcome you to Mexican residency because I don't yet have Mexican residency, but welcome. I'll have it soon and then we'll welcome each other. Okay, friends, that's all I got. I got to figure out what I am going to do for lunch since I'm not going to the thing. Their lunch isn't until 1:30. It's already 1 o'clock. I still don't think I'm going because I don't feel like putting my clothes back on. I have on right now I have on a shirt. I don't think I'm going back. So I'll see if I'm gonna order room service or order food delivery or go outside somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Probably room service. And tomorrow I'll be back at it at the conference. Tomorrow I'll have a different day because the topics are more related to stuff that I'm interested in. Okay. Nice to check up with you. Check in with you. Check in. Check up. Check in. Nice to check in with you and see you guys. That's it. Saturday on my live stream on my OG channel, I'll be by myself. No guests this week. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.